first carry now for Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. Touchdown, L.A. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
27-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Down right around the 25. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Bell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh my goodness.
Touchdown.
Damn, I had that shit. I don't know why I ran that.
DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns, scored, or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals, they all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. After 1, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Handoff comes to Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 61 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Eagles 14, Rams 12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Going deep here for Landry. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Nick Chubb.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams.
1-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd.
Eagles.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal is.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Antoine Woods coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now it's Rodgers. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Rodgers now. From the gun, he'll throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
15. I got 15.
Rodgers again now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and a couple. Rodgers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Now Rodgers operating from the gun. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Eagles 20, Rams 15. Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, LA. Nick Chubb, 61 yards. yards. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But now it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This is Bell on the dump-off. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Landry the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught here by Bell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. To throw again. Rodgers. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Bell. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 27, Rams 23.
Touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second down at 7. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
For an Eagle.
When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 23. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 34, Rams 30.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Mostert. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Rams 44-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia.